Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Today I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I was on a boat with someone. Okay, so we were like on this. It was literally a boat. It was like a little tiny boat. I would say it was just like a few rows, and it was about 10 people on the boat. And there's this woman there, and she is just going off at the mouth, going off and coming for me, just saying every and anything she can to entice me. Thank you, Lord. Okay, to entice me into going back and forth with her. Okay, and like I said, she's expecting me to attack her. She's expecting me to go off on her. She's expecting me to act a fool. And I'm going to also mention that while one thing I noticed about this boat, it was a very elegant setting. You know, I was all dressed up. Everybody was dressed up. This was a suit and tie event. And I could just tell, you know, by the people that I was with like upscale type people. I was with upper echelon type people. And she was basically trying to entice me to embarrass myself. Okay, but instead of giving her what she wanted, I kept it classy. Okay, I ignored her. And as I'm ignoring her, you know, I'm ignoring her, but I'm like, okay, I can't deal with this. The captain says, we can't dock for hours. And she begins to just stare at me. You know, she didn't said everything that she could say. She didn't insulted and going off by the mouth. And she's saying all the nasty and mean things that she can possibly put together to say. And I'm just like this, like, you know, just cleaning my nails out. Okay. Okay, that was what I was. I'm laughing because that's something I would do. If it was a situation to where I know somebody is trying to pull out old Star. I know somebody is trying to pull out old Star, but I'm in a situation, I'm in a position to where I'm just like, baby, I'm not about to embarrass myself. Because that's all I was thinking while watching this play out. I was like, dang, this is a situation to where if you go back off on this person and tear this person apart, now everybody's looking at you like, dang, why did you do her like that? Why did you say that about her? Oh, you made her cry. Oh, you did this, you did that. Okay, if I kick off my heels and I start swinging with her, oh my goodness, she's so violent. Oh my goodness, she's so mean. Oh my goodness, I can't believe she did that. It was one of those situations to where it would be like, you won, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you won that round, but you lost the war, because the war is to destroy your image. The war is to destroy who you are. The war is to pull you from being, you know, y'all already know how I am. Okay, I 100% am real with y'all. I 100% come on here. I tell y'all how I am. I tell y'all how I used to live my life. I tell y'all all of the things that I used to do in my life. I am absolutely transparent. And I know that God is working on me. I know that God is working on me. I am not going to come on here and say that I am perfect. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I'm not going to act like I'm perfect, because I am who I am and I love who I am. However, at the same time, I know there are certain things about myself that God is working on with me. And, you know, one thing that I used to have a problem with when I was younger is my anger. With that being said, you know, I was looking at this situation like, you know, the old me, we kicking off the shoes, the hat is sitting to the side, and we is throwing balls, period. The old me, oh, you think that's funny? Well, let's get at you, okay? Let's get at that outfit, let's get at that hair, let's go in. But I was like, I'm not about to be mean to this lady. I'm not about to give this woman no attention. I'm not about to give this woman none of my energy. I'm not about to mess up my outfit and get it all wrinkled up and all messed up, tussling with this woman. And, you know, at the same time, I just felt like I had something to lose on that boat, whereas she didn't. She was just there, okay? Regardless if she was invited by somebody, she was a plus one, or whatever it is that she had going on, she was really not invited and well known like I was. I felt like I was like an invited guest. I felt like I was somebody who was there. People knew who I was. People were, and whereas she was just kind of like, she was just somebody that just so happened to be in the place. So yeah, I had to think about it like, she don't have nothing to lose, okay? Regardless if I talk about her and I tear her down, she don't have nothing to lose. If I beat her up, she don't have nothing to lose. It's like, I'm the one that, it's a lose-lose situation. It'll be a lose-lose situation for me. And in that situation, I would prefer to lose by not acting out in an aggressive manner, not fighting her, and not going back and forth with her, than to lose by me embarrassing myself. So the scripture God sent me to comes from Daniel 8 and 5 through 8. As I was thinking about this, suddenly a goat with a prominent horn between its eyes came from the west, crossing the whole earth without touching the ground. It came toward the two-horned ram I had seen standing beside the camel, and charged at it in great rage. I saw it attack the ram furiously, striking the ram and shattering its two horns. The ram was powerless to stand against it. The goat knocked it to the ground and trampled on it, and none could rescue the ram from its power. The goat became very great, but at the height of its power, the large horn was broken off, and in its place 4 prominent horns grew up toward the 4 winds of heaven. So God is saying, for someone, the reason this person is coming at you is because you are fighting for God. I was reading on, y'all. And you have become a warrior for God. You have joined God in this fight on earth. You have joined God in this fight in saving souls and bringing people closer to God. And this person, they're an agent for the devil. This person is they want to bring people away from God. They want to turn people away from God. They want to put forth every effort that they can into destroying the image of the faith. They want to destroy the image of Christ. They want to destroy the image of anybody who says that they are a follower of Christ, that says that they are a Christian, that says that they're, God is saying that this person, they are putting you in this position on purpose because they want to make you look a certain way. And so by them making you look a certain way, they'll be able to turn around and say that all Christians are this way. Everybody who loves Christ is like that. Everybody that loves Christ does this. Everybody ... They want to pull down God's name. They want to try. They're trying their hardest. And I see this all the time with so many videos and so many people coming out and just going and attacking pastors and attacking priests and attacking Christians. And the thing that they love to say, well, if they act like this, I can't imagine. Well, if they act like this, then this. If they act like this, then that. And God is saying that although, this person is in the wrong. Yes, everybody sees this person is in the wrong. Everybody, even in that situation, nobody was defending me. However, nobody was cheering this person on. Because they was just kind of like looking at this person like, okay. It was uncomfortable for everybody. And God is saying, this is not a situation where you have to specifically defend yourself because God is defending you. And you have to also be careful and be wary of how you present yourself as somebody who is representing God. But you just have to remember that there are people that are agents for the devil. There are people that are agents for darkness, and they are seeking out to destroy God's children. They are seeking out to make us look bad, especially if you are a pastor, a priest, if you are a prophet, if you are somebody that God has called to save some souls. You have to understand and you have to know that the devil is going to send his agents out to attack you. The devil is going to send his agents out to come against you. The devil is going to send people to tear you down. And they are doing this because God's saying it's because you are doing things for God's name's sake. It's because you are doing things for God. It's because you love God. But God is saying for his name's sake, he is going to protect you. He is not going to, And in some cases, just like how it happened in this vision, it's just easier to ignore foolishness. There's a saying that goes, if you argue with a stupid person, people around you will start to wonder who's really stupid. Sometimes you have to, you have to actually look at and listen to what they're saying. And just like in this situation, the things that she was saying about me weren't even true. The things she was saying around me, it was just like she was just pulling stuff out the air. She didn't even really have anything to come at me with. She didn't even, it was just like, oh, I don't like your dress, or I don't like this, and well, girl, we don't care what you like, okay? We're not worried about that. We didn't get dressed for you, okay? And, God is basically saying, you don't have to say that. Everybody was looking around like, okay, is she serious? You know what I'm saying? Just because, people like that, it's almost like they don't have no home training. They mama didn't teach them, if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself. Especially in a situation like that. When we on this boat, everybody dressed up real nice. We're going to have a good time. And here she is going at the mouth, trying to come at me, trying to attack me, and trying to pull me down. And I was literally just there. Okay, didn't say nothing to her, wasn't looking at her, wasn't worried about her. I wasn't even sitting next to her, but she was trying to attack me to get me to act a certain way, in an attempt for me to attack her back, trying to get me to be just out of my composure and be out of myself. People like to try to bring you out of, when you are trying to be the better version of yourself, when you are trying to improve yourself, when you are trying to be the best you can be, when you are trying to heal, when you are trying to, turn your life around, because we all fall short. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is just, they were just always walking the straight and narrow path except Jesus Christ himself. So, in reality, nobody can sit around and point the finger at nobody and try to say that they this, that, and the third. Like, for real. And, this person, it was just like they were just getting all of their, it's just, they're pulling the information out the sky. They're pulling the information from wherever, and they're just making stuff up. And I just kind of was like, that's low-key stupid. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I don't need to defend myself against you because you're speaking nonsense, okay? You're speaking foolery, and I'm thinking to myself, this person, they may not be all the way there. They may not, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not worth it. So to whoever this is for, God is saying, let them be. Okay, play with your nails, look at yourself in the mirror, okay, whatever it is that you got to do, if you got to start looking through your purse, if you got to pull your purse out and just, do whatever it is that you need to do to not be worried about this clown, because in reality, they talking nonsense, they talking gibberish, they sound ridiculous, and nobody is supporting, like nobody is standing behind them like cheering them on or anything. That wasn't happening in the dream. Everybody was just kind of sitting there watching like, okay, this is what's happening. And I was literally ignoring her. And, I feel like it was pissing her off more that I ignored her. The fact that I didn't say anything back to her. The fact that I didn't pay her any attention. The fact that I was just cleaning out my nails. The fact that I was not worried about her. The fact that I wasn't going after her. I wasn't throwing balls. When demons jump into people, that's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to act out. They want you to go back and forth with them. They want you to argue with them. They want you to fight with them. But when you ignore them, it makes them upset. They get frustrated. They get annoyed. They don't know what to do. And that's what God is saying, that this person is just, they blowing smoke. And in reality, they're not worth your time, your effort, or your energy. Let them be. Okay, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.